Hey, oh man, you're a nigga fall. Okay, enough of this, enough of this ignorance. What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Lee Gaming, aka Lee, aka Asla Cooper, and that is not the intro a lot of y'all are looking for. I know a lot of y'all are like, this is supposed to be the 3 most slept on romance animes out there, or the 3 most underrated romance animes out there, and he's playing Mo Bamba by Sheck West. What is he doing? And I'm just like, I'm big chillin'. You feel me? So I was in a good mood. Well, I'm not in a good mood, but I'm in a better mood than I am in most of the time. So, first of all, let's just go ahead and get the introductions out the way. My name is LD Gaming, aka Lee, aka Asla Cooper, aka man, whatever the fuck y'all want to call me. And in today's video, we have a very special video for y'all boys today. This is some Overwatch gameplay. I don't know why I got Overwatch in the background. But yeah, this is Overwatch gameplay. And so, just watch that. I mean, I don't know what clips I got up right now. I'm probably going to put the clip of me playing with like Soldier and Sombra, because I like those 2 characters. And Sombra is my favorite character, and Soldier is like my best DPS. So, yeah, just going to put those 2 characters up there. Anyway, fuck all that. Let's get into what we need to talk about today. And that is the 3 most underrated anime. Well, the 3 most underrated romance anime. I'm sorry. I know. Romance anime. So, I just watched a clip though from an anime I watched like a few years ago. Remember how much I loved it and how much I love romance anime, to be exact with y'all. And then I realized that nobody even brings this anime up in conversations about romance anime. So then I got the bright idea to make this motherfucking video, which is talking about 3 romance anime I watched that are super underrated and I wish they got more recognition. Now, we're going to just go ahead and start it off. We're going to go straight into it. Number 1, Kimi Kiss Hero. This anime is a DRS, which means that this is a drama romance school. It is a bit more generic than the other anime on the list, but that makes the anime a more interesting watch in my opinion. The anime is simply about a girl coming to live with a childhood friend that she hasn't seen in years. Also, they have another friend that's really close and also gets main focus quite a bit as well. But it talks about their lives together and the struggle of their high school life and their love life and stuff like that. Now, the anime is 24 episodes long, which means it gives you more time to get acquainted with the characters. It gives more information to the, channel in with the plot to see where the direction of the anime shifts and where the writer wanted to take the anime. The characters stand out in their own way, making them more unique and giving them a more relatable personality for the viewer. The characters develop over time, and we see the characters actually develop rather than just like them having a magical breakthrough and like switching in like 10 minutes. The show takes us through the journey with the characters, making the anime a lot more emotional in my opinion. The only negative thing I've ever said about this anime is that it is a little long. It's not too predictable, to be honest with y'all. So it's not really a predictable anime, but it does have its predictable spots. But it's just a little long because I feel like if the anime could have been just a little shorter, it would have been a little bit more impactful without cutting like the amount of information and the amount of feeling that we got. But I feel like it was necessary though for the anime to give us a literal field trip. So with that being said, go check it out. It's a little older, so the art style isn't like Fake Stay Night or like nothing like 2018 or 17. But it's not like 1998. It's like, I think it's like probably like mid 2000s, like 2005 art style, 2004 art style. It's pretty normal art style. So like it's not eye straining at all for the viewer. So you can watch it. It's an anime you can watch. So go out and watch that. It's a really good watch. Like I just said, it is an extremely good watch. So go check that out. Now, the next anime on the list is an anime called Love, Election, and Chocolate. This anime is just underrated. Even though the anime isn't the best, it has a lot of good things about it. Now, let me go ahead and point out that the title in the anime is exactly what the anime is. And I'm going to just break it down from the title. Love is the first word in the title, and it's for good reason, because love comes first. Love is the feeling that runs the show for every character. Next is election. Now, this is something that I think was way too over the top, in my opinion, because of the way it was used in this anime. But it was still good. I just feel like that if this anime was made with adults and like an actual government system, that it'll be a lot more fit for something serious than like a comedian type anime that this was. A comedic type anime that this was. This was like a high school anime, but it had like the election shit going on. Like it was like adults, like it was like the US fucking Senate and shit. Like it was just crazy. And last but not least is Chocolate. Something that connects between the main cast of characters, really the main two characters, but it's a huge spoiler if I explain what happens, so I'll let you watch it. But yeah, the character development in this anime was great. I feel like not every character got the development that they deserved, but I feel like for the characters that did get it, they got a whole bunch of it. I know I pointed out a lot of negatives, but the main thing that makes the anime underrated is just the fact that this is a fantastic watch. It's a lot of feels and good moments within the core parts of the show that make it feel more alive than just most anime. The creator knew how to make your heart race and calm down in just a couple of words of dialogue. The character made you feel for them in both positions. So it was like no right or wrong situation. It was just like, who do you feel more in this situation? The anime had me on edge for most of the show, and I enjoyed the type of feeling. That is why I believe that this is underrated. Sometimes it's not all about like this anime has the best plot or the best setting or the best characters. It's just about how good the writing is, and the writing for this anime was done well. I'm just completely blown away of how the writing was. When I first watched this, I was so confused because I was like, why haven't I never heard of this before? And I realized why, because this came out like the same exact time. I think Kokoro Connect, Sword Art, and a bunch of other anime came out like around that same time. And so I didn't get a chance to hear about it, but this anime was a very slept on anime and a good gem for that like class. I think it was like the 2012 summer class of anime. But yeah, so now let's get into anime number 3, and that is the anime of Gamers. Now, Gamers is a recent anime, and it's basically about people who play games and the different personalities of these gamers. Now, Gamers is an anime that focuses on one thing for its main like way that the anime moves, and that is misunderstandings. Get that word in your mind when you watch this anime. This anime has a whole bunch of misunderstandings, making one character thinks that another character likes another character, and that character thinks that this character likes that character, and it's really confusing. And even though it's only like 5 characters, that can get really confusing because it's 2 boys and 3 girls. So it is like extremely over the top when it comes to the pointing out who likes who likes who, the likes type shit. But it's a really good watch, and we know who likes who. It's just funny seeing them get confused, but for the viewer, it's nothing confusing at all. We know what's going on. So one thing I really do enjoy about this anime is the fact that the gaming aspect in this anime ruled overall. This is something I thought that was going to be pushed back into like a different type of realm, like just pushed back into like, okay, they met on games, or they like games, or they play games together, but the main focus for them is like, boom, like love or something like that. No, games happen to be the main thing that like connected all of these characters together and kept these characters connected together. Games is the one thing I really liked about this anime. Like, I'm really glad that they kept that whole thing just together. Games is one thing that they really kept together in this anime that I really liked. That was like the glue, and they held this shit together. Now the anime is 12 episodes long. It's a great watch. I feel like if you're not connected with the characters, oh God, what was that? But I feel like if you're not connected with the characters, that you might not actually feel for this anime the way that I felt for this anime. But I feel like if you get connected to the characters, you will have like a literal field trip for this like type of anime. Like, and then I can make another 3 underrated romance anime, but this is just my 3. You feel me? Like, I'm not into the anime community that deep, so I'm like, don't know if they talk about all these anime all the time. But I know for my For me, this is like the top 3 most slept on anime I've never seen people talk about. Now, when we get into like another like slept on anime and my favorite slept on romance, because these 3 are not even in my favorite slept on romance anime of all time. But I will make another video on that if y'all want me to. Let me get 2 likes on the video, and I'm gonna like it myself. So just one other person just like it, and I will make a video talking about my most slept on anime in general, not romance, just my most slept on anime that I've ever watched. So yeah, that will be all for today's video though. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. I hope that y'all enjoyed the gameplay, whatever gameplay I had up here. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. It's been your boy LED Gamer, aka Cooper, and I'm out. Peace.